Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at the first 10 questions in AQA GCSE Maths paper from November 2021. Let's get straight into it. Our first question is asking us to circle the correct answer to 0.02 times 100. Since we are multiplying by 100, that means we move our decimal place 2 places to the right. That gives us 2. Our next question is asking us to work out the expression for x plus x plus x minus x plus x. The easiest way to do this is to highlight the positive x in one color and any negative x in another. Then we just count up for our positive x and down for our negative x. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. That means we have 3x. Question 3 is asking us to convert 260 millimeters into centimeters. Since we know there are 10 millimeters in a centimeter, we divide our 260 by 10. This gives us 26 centimeters. Question 4 says which shape can have sizes with lengths that are all different. We can use process of elimination to work out the answer here. A kite has 4 sides, with 2 sets of sides that are equal in length. A parallelogram must have opposite sides that are equal. A rhombus has all sides that are equal. That leaves us with our answer, that is a trapezium. For question 5, we are being asked to multiply minus 8 by 5. Firstly, a minus multiplied by a positive gives us a negative answer, so let's fill the sign in first. 8 times 5 gives us 40. That gives us our answer of minus 40. Question 6 tells us that Luke buys 4 apples and 5 bananas. The total cost is £3.70. Each apple costs 35p. Work out the cost in pence of each banana. In order to work out the cost of a banana, we need to work out how much we spend on bananas first. Since we know the total cost and how much each apple costs, we can work out how much we spend on apples and deduct that from how much we spent. Since we bought 4 apples at 35p each, we can multiply these to work out the total cost. This gives us 140p. Now we can deduct this from how much we spent. £3.70 minus £1.40 gives us £2.30. This means that 5 bananas cost £2.30. However, the question is not asking for the total cost of bananas but for the cost of 1 banana. So we need to divide the total cost by the number of bananas, which is 5. £2.30 divided by 5 is £0.46, or as the question asks for the answer to be in, 46p. Question 7 is a pictogram question. It states that Rashid counted the pieces of homework he had done in 3 subjects. He draws a pictogram to show the results. For the first part, we are told that Rashid had done 5 pieces of geography homework. Show this information on the pictogram. Looking back at our pictogram, we are given a key that says a circle split into 4 represents 4 pieces of homework. That also means that 1 piece represents 1 piece of homework. If we are looking to draw a symbol to represent 5 pieces of homework, that means we need a full circle, which is 4 pieces, and 1 piece of our circle to represent the 5th piece. Part B says Rashid spent 30 minutes on each piece of homework. Work out the total time he spent on homework for these 3 subjects. Give your answer in hours and minutes. If we want to know the total time he spent on his homework, we first need to know the total amount of homework he completed. We therefore need to go back to our pictogram. For maths, we have 5 full circles, that means he had 20 pieces of homework. For English, we have 3 full circles and 2 small pieces, which means he completed 14 pieces of homework for English. And we know from the first part that he completed 5 pieces of homework. If we add up all the pieces of homework Rashid has completed, we get 39. We know he spends 30 minutes on each piece. Since 39 isn't an easy number to work with, I'm going to work out how long he would spend on 40 pieces of homework and then take away 30 minutes. In 1 hour, he can complete 2 pieces of homework, which means it'll take him 20 hours to complete 40 pieces of homework. Since we are looking for 39 pieces of homework, I'm going to take away 30 minutes, which gives me 19 hours and 30 minutes. Question 8 says, a travel company is taking some passengers on a trip. They can use coaches or minibuses. Each coach can carry 53 passengers. Each minibus can carry 12 passengers. The passengers going on the trip would exactly fill 3 coaches. If the company uses only minibuses, how many would they need? There's a lot of information going on here, so let's highlight what is important first. We need to know how many people a coach and minibus can hold. We also need to know that the passengers fill exactly 3 coaches. We are being asked how many minibuses will be needed to carry all the passengers, which means we need to know how many passengers we have in the first place. We haven't been told this information, but we can work it out since we know how many coaches they fill and how many people go on each coach. To work out the total, we need to multiply the number of coaches by the number of passengers they can hold. 3 times 53 is 159. Now we know how many people we have. We can divide this number by the number of people the minibuses can hold. When we do this, we get 13.25 minibuses. Since we cannot use 0.25 of a bus, we have to hire the whole bus and just have empty seats. So we need 14 buses. In question 9, we are being asked to find the missing angle labeled x. There are 2 different ways we can approach this question. The first would be to work out all of the missing angles and work our way through the diagram. However, since this is a multiple choice question, there may be an easier way. Looking at angle x, we can see that it is an obtuse angle, which means it must be greater than 90 degrees. If we look at the 4 options we have, we can see that only one of these angles is greater than 90 degrees. This means that that must be our answer. So our answer is 100 degrees. Question 10 says that Pavel uses his calculator to work out 352 times 7268. Circle the last digit in the answer. We could try to work out 352 times 7268, but that'll take us a lot of time. Since it is asking for the last digit of our answer, we can simply multiply the last digit of each number in our question. That means we can do 2 times 8, which is 16. The last digit in 16 is 6, so the last digit in 352 times 7268 must also be 6. Thanks for watching the video. We'll cover the next 10 questions in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified when it's out.